Thanks, Peter. Welcome to Vancouver Late Night. I'm Arthi Pol. Radiation near the Fukushima nuclear plant has hit a new high. Japan's nuclear agency says iodine-131 levels are more than 4,000 times the legal standard. Radiation has already made its way to BC's shores, and now milk from Washington State is showing tiny amounts of contamination. So what about our dairy products? Well, Kirk Williams has been looking into that. Kirk.
Arthi, the simple answer is we think milk is safe here, but the problem is we don't know for sure because it's not being tested. The situation is still serious at the stricken Japanese nuclear power plant, and low levels of radiation continue to be detected here in North America. In the United States, radioactive iodine has turned up in milk in Washington State. However, the Food and Drug Administration and the Environmental Protection Agency say these findings are a minuscule amount compared to what people experience every day. For example, a person would be exposed to low levels of radiation on a round-trip cross-country flight, watching television, or even from construction materials. Not a concern in Washington, but what about here? Officials here have been testing rainwater and seaweed in British Columbia for radiation. So far, nothing dangerous. But the Canadian Food Inspection Agency confirms, unlike the states, domestic food, including milk, is not being tested for radiation. The theory being, if radiation levels are safe in the environment, they must be safe in the food. In a statement to the CBC, the CFIA says, if and when the situation changes, the CFIA is prepared to take additional action to ensure that the Canadian food supply remains safe. BC's milk industry is worth more than $50 million a year. The last thing producers need is consumer fear over whether milk here is safe to drink. Americans have certainty, the industry says. Canadians should too.
I'd have no problem with it being tested here, so that we could all feel very comfortable that there's no problems whatsoever.
In the meantime, BC's provincial health officer is pleading for calm.
I would like to stress that there is absolutely no risk to anybody from any levels that we are going to find over the next week or two.
If those environmental radiation levels go up for any reason, the Canadian Food Inspection Agency says it will change its policy and begin monitoring food produced here. Arthi?
Thanks, Kirk. That's Kirk Williams reporting for us tonight.